Good afternoon, MCHS students. We have news about football, Latin Club, ASVAB, and more. I'm Aeneas and MCHSLive.com news starts now. Welcome back. Let's catch up with Jalen for info on Latin Club.
There's a Latin Club meeting September 29th at 3:15 in Ms. Stewart's room. In this meeting, you will elect officers and discuss homecoming dress-up days.
Thanks, Jalen. Now let's get to RJ for news about the organization of Latin American students.
There will be an organization of Latin American students meeting after school at 3:15 in Mr. Muno's room 172. There will be games, candy, and snacks. At the meeting, you will learn more about the Latin American culture.
Thanks, RJ. All 10th and 12th graders, remember that the ASVAB aptitude test is on October 19th in the JROTC room. You'll be learning about your aptitude to choose a career. The ASVAB Career Exploration program includes a validated aptitude test and interest assessment. The results are used to guide career exploration using planning tools. That does it for news today. Now let's get to sports.
Thanks, Aeneas. Last night, the softball team had a doubleheader against Cross Creek. Let's just say it was a great night to be a Lady Bulldog. We won both games. After the games, we celebrated our seniors, Autumn Calloway, Avery Canet, Parker Spain, and Emma Gardner. Now let's check in with Murphy, who has details about tonight's game. Thanks, Murphy. Now let's check in with CJ, who has details about tomorrow's volleyball matches.
The volleyball team plays Richmond County tomorrow. The Spike Dogs are trying to remain undefeated in region. They play the Force Serve at 5 p.m. today.
Thanks, CJ. The football team continues region play this weekend. Here's Jay with details about the game Friday night. Thanks, Jay. Finally, in sports, Trace has some details about competition cheer team's next contest.
The cheer competition is on Saturday at Buford High School for the Buford Fall Classic. It starts at 8 a.m., so be sure to be there.
Thanks, Trace. That does it for sports today. Now let's head over to Aeneas for today's news.
The rapper Juice WRLD has a new album coming out later this year. The album is called The Party Never Ends. This will be a follow-up to his album he released last year titled Legends Never Die. Some of the songs on this album include GoPro, I Need You, Around You, and Go Hard featuring rapper Lil Uzi Vert. Once the album releases, you will be able to find it on Spotify, Apple Music, or YouTube. The new Ghostbusters movie, Ghostbusters Afterlife, is set to release on November 19th. It is about when a single mother and her two kids arrive in a small town. They begin to discover their connections to the original Ghostbuster and the secret legacy behind their grandfather. Disney has an upcoming called Encanto. The movie will be about a family called the MacRegals that live in a magical town called Encanto. In Encanto, every child is gifted with a superpower except for one, Mirabel. But when Mirabel discovers the magic of Encanto is in danger, she decides that she is the only hope for the safety of Encanto. The movie is scheduled to be released on November 24th. The TV show Squid Game is about a group of people who are desperately in debt to South Korea. They're first tricked into a daily tournament of children's game, but then many of them volunteer to come back, realizing the games may be their only chance to win money that they need to survive. Squid Game was released on September 17th, and it's also and is already #1 on Netflix. If this show sounds interesting, you can check out this show on Netflix right now. This month, there will be a list of video games like Halo Infinite, Battlefield 2042, and Far Cry 6. It has already proved to be an exciting year for gaming as developers are pushing the power of the Xbox Series X and the PS5. If you want to play the games, then you can check them out on the PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and Nintendo Switch. MCHS students and teachers, please check your Google Classroom to sign up for homecoming games by September 30th. You don't want to miss out on the opportunity to get points for your class or staff team. It's now time for another award-winning joke of the day. This one goes out to the dog lovers out there. Why does the dog wag his tail? Because no one else will do it for him. That's it for today's news. Here is who made today's show possible. Have a good afternoon, and as always, go Dogs.